Sue, hello. What a terrible start. Alright, so it's Anthony and Marika here.
Hi.
On our channel, Oxy. And we start off here, it's week 3, we're in Pontiac, Michigan. It's the 23rd of April. And we start off with a Group A qualifier for the World Tag Team League. And it's Sergeant Slaughter and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who are, front flip there from Yokozuna, who are actually in a sort of established team. Against Yokozuna and Jimmy Snuka, who are, like many others, just thrown together into a team. And for most of the match, Duggan and Slaughter couldn't get Yokozuna down, but he did manage to there just before it cut to this part. Sergeant Slaughter actually in his home state here.
Okay.
The Sarge. And some good teamwork here from Duggan and Slaughter.
Oh, really, yeah, they're really going for it.
Quite relentless there. And here they're actually doing Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart's finishing move, the heart attack. Do you remember in the previous video?
Yeah.
They didn't do their own move, they did someone else's. Yokozuna almost broke up the pin there, but he didn't manage to. So Sergeant Slaughter and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, they will be in Group A, so they will actually join the Hart Foundation. And also, who else is in Group A? I think that's it for now. Oh yeah, the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkoff qualified automatically for Group A as the champions. So, yeah. So we're on to match 2 now, and this is a Group B qualifier. I said qualifier quite strangely there. For the World Wrestling League. And it's Kamala, Ugandan, what was it they called him? The Ugandan Giant, something like that, against Bam Bigelow. So the strength on Bam there.
That was unbelievable.
And here also, jumping off the top like that, I would not fancy having him land on me.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
He was very athletic for a larger man, and there he's actually made Kamala bleed.
Ooh.
And then jumping off again, off the top.
It's interesting actually. Kamala is a Finnish word.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it means horrible.
So he's horrible.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he really is bleeding.
Yeah, he almost got the win there actually, but then Bam with his massive strength managing to just pick up Kamala and drop him down, so...
That is quite a strength.
Unfortunately for Kamala, he couldn't kick out of that one. So Bam Bigelow finished him off and he's into Group B.
Woohoo!
And he beat him in 3 minutes and 19, so kind of a fairly average match time based on our previous matches. Quite a little bit short actually. Match 3 now, and it's now a Group A qualifier. So we have King Kong Bundy, and he's up against Greg the Hammer Valentine. And Greg Valentine we've previously seen, Jimmy Hart there smacking Bundy over the back of the head. Greg Valentine, very strong there. Jesus.
Yeah.
His arm going through Bundy.
He's been hammering Bundy. Oh.
Previously we've seen him, he beat Coco Beware in record time. And the same again there from Jimmy Hart smacking Bundy over the head. And he just couldn't recover from it. So Greg Valentine with a win in 1 minute 51. Another quick match from him. Very impressive. But definitely an assist for Jimmy Hart there. He couldn't quite beat his own record. He was 12 seconds slower this time. But then Bundy is a much bigger opponent than Coco Beware. Although bigger doesn't always mean better. So it's main event time now for week 3, sorry. And it's, 2 of the 4 horsemen. But they're called the 4 horsemen on here. And they're against one of those thrown together teams in Jacob the Snake Roberts and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Arn Anderson, the Enforcer. Sort of slipping a bit there. But some really good teamwork from these two. A bit slow there from Flair, but he eventually got a chop in. A nice headbutt. And Jake the Snake really absorbing quite a lot of punishment, and Ric Flair making sure Stone Cold wasn't a factor here. Got out of the ring and dealt with him outside a bit.
Nice throw.
Yeah. Ric Flair really going after Austin here.
Yeah.
Jake the Snake trying to stop him.
Just staring.
Arn Anderson there with his spine buster. And then his DDT, his finishing move. Really nice DDT actually, Arn Anderson. Really good at that. Jake the Snake also his finishing move, but unfortunately for him, Arn Anderson finished him off. I don't think Stone Cold Steve Austin ever managed to tag in this match.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
really good teamwork from Flair and Anderson, and they qualify for Group B. So they'll be there with D-Generation X, Triple H and Shawn Michaels. And very impressive from those two. We're now into week number 4. It's the 30th of April. We're in Atlantic City, New Jersey, in Bam Bigelow's home state actually, but he's not in this show. Here we have the British Bulldog, who's from Britain.
Well, I can't see that at all.
I believe he's from Manchester. And then we have Jim the Anvil Neidhart, who was... I actually always thought he was Canadian, but when he died recently, I found out he was from Las Vegas.
Ah,
He was just adopted a Canadian, essentially, because he was so close with the Hearts. Very strong man.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
sad that he died recently. British Bulldog, he died quite a long time ago.
Okay, some sort of an accident?
No, I think it was heart problems as well. But yeah, both of these know each other quite well. They're both affiliated with the Hearts. And for a while they couldn't really get one up on each other, but
Nice.
quite a close match, and the British Bulldog there rolling him up, and he managed to steal the win. So British Bulldog qualifies for Group A of the World Wrestling League. Jim Neidhart actually is more of a tag team wrestler. Well, I think he did have some success as a singles wrestler in WCW.
Okay.
But he was really more over as a tag team wrestler. British Bulldog did have some success as a singles wrestler. Never world champion though. So match number 2 now, and it's Jacob the Snake of Roberts against the Ultimate Warrior. And this is another Group A qualifier. And Jake Roberts, like the British Bulldog, another one who never was world champion. I don't think he ever held any championship in WWE actually.
Really?
Which is quite surprising considering how popular he was. And the Ultimate Warrior, he held championships. When you look at his physique.
Yeah.
He's the kind of man, despite having very limited abilities as a wrestler, he could definitely give Vince McMahon a throbbing erection. Very strong though, look at that.
Yeah, very strong.
Yeah. This was it seemed like a fairly even contest. I'd say Jake probably had the best of it. But Ultimate Warrior was more powerful and maybe did a bit more damage at some points. But here they're up to an 8 count outside the ring. Jake slides back in. Warrior managed to get back up, but he's just so slowly going back and didn't quite beat the count.
Oh no!
So Jake qualifies. Well, it's funny how these... I was going to say fixtures, but that's more of like football term. It's funny how these matches worked out, because here we have a qualifier for Group B. And these two are tag team partners. And they've already qualified for the tag league in Group B. So they're also here competing. Just a friendly sort of match. And as you can see, Triple H really having a lot of control, but Shawn Michaels managing perhaps to do a bit more damage with some of his moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a friendly clash. And Shawn Michaels with the impressive moves.
Really are good.
Nearly got the win there, but not quite. He rolls up Triple H with a small package,
Nice.
and Triple H couldn't kick out, so Shawn Michaels qualifies. So we'll see if that has any kind of effect on their friendship when they're in the group, in the tag league. See how they do there, if they can work together as a team still.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh yeah, match number 4 now. That was a weird start.
Good reaction.
So this is a massive match. The Undertaker against André the Giant.
Oof.
I don't think this is a match that ever happened. And if it did, it would have been when the Undertaker was, like, before he was that
What
character.
is that?
Bit crazy. Oof, imagine having André step on your back like that.
Ooh, would be pleasant. Not like a massage or anything.
No. André had the early advantage, but Undertaker, imagine having him, the size of him, drop on your face like that, or your neck.
Ooh.
With Paul Bearer getting flattened there by André's massive foot. But has André ever been thrown about like that, I wonder? And a DDT there actually split André's face open. So he had more blood in this video. And again landing on his, kind of on his chest/neck. The Undertaker just really easily throwing André around. I imagine he's not used to that kind of treatment.
Yeah.
The Undertaker with a pin here, and he manages to beat him. So this was, in a way, quite a short match. Only 2 minutes 43.
Not long.
Undertaker
wow, his eyes.
really looking impressive. And going into Group B. So I'm sure Shawn Michaels would be really looking forward to seeing him. And others who have already qualified, like Bam Bam and Big John Studd. That'll be a big match there. 2 large men. So it's main event time, and this is our only championship match in this video. And it's the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkoff defending their tag team championships. After the 4 Horsemen was so impressive against Jake the Snake and Stone Cold Steve Austin, this was the match that was decided upon for their first defense. And the longest match that we had before this one was 6 minutes 25, the championship match between Flair and Hogan. This one, in the end, lasted 9 minutes 21.
That's a
which
long
is
match.
just ridiculous in this game, considering that most of them seem to be about 3 or 4 minutes. So, yeah.
Good thumb workout.
Jesus. So here they go for a Doomsday Device, Hawk and Animal's finishing move, but for some reason Iron Sheik just drops him.
He got there first.
And Arn Anderson managed to get up, no pin there. And, what the hell? A bit glitchy there, but
yeah,
a good bit of teamwork from both teams. And Iron Sheik managed to keep Arn down. This is quite jumpy here at some points. Going for a pin here. And Flair comes in very slowly and breaks it up. So now Arn and Flair go for a Doomsday Device on Nikolai Volkoff. And they're successful with it. So can they capitalise? Nope. Volkoff gets up. They just kind of stood around a bit. So now they're going for a Doomsday Device themselves. Again,
what a popular move.
they managed to hit it. Not even either of these teams, not their finishing move. But Arn Anderson kicked out. So here Volkoff going for a Boston Crab. Arn trying to kick it and break it up, but Flair just passed out, gave up. So the referee called it, and they managed to keep their tag team championships. Crazy kind of marathon match. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
9 minutes 21. That's just unbelievable. That would probably be like a 45 or 60 minute match in real life.
Jesus.
Trying to think. But I think that's the comparison I could make. So yeah, there we go.
Exercise.
Another video. We'll see you next week when I think it'll be weeks 5 and 6. And we'll have a few more matches. Some things will happen. Some stuff. See you then.